Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jag, and in today's class we're going to continue with our math 5-6 content, and what we're covering today is going to be multiplying decimals. So with that, let's get started. So I'm going to put down an example here. Okay, I'm going to take some questions directly from the textbook here. What we're going to focus on is basically like money. Okay, so here we're not going to round it first, okay? Because when you do estimate a specific product, I want to make sure I round in terms of money, maybe to the nearest dollar or even to the nearest 10 cents, okay? Let's try this one here. So this is $3.28. I'm going to multiply this by 2, so we'll do something really simple here. What is really important is that you know where to place the decimal in your final answer, okay? When you're doing questions with decimals, we're just regularly like doing the multiplication here, and we're gonna add the decimal at the very end, all right? So start off with this. We're gonna do 8 times 2, so 16. Put the 6, and I'm carrying the 1 over, okay, to the other side, okay, or to the tens column here. I'm going to do 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 1, which is equal to 5, all right? And then lastly, we're going to multiply the last two numbers. I'm going to do 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. Okay, so my answer here is not 656, okay? I'm looking at the decimal, so let's make it darker. So note where the decimal is, okay, in this answer, or in the question. There are 2 numbers after the decimal. So just like this, okay, there should be 1 and 2. Okay, so basically 2 numbers after the decimal in your answer. And so the final answer is basically 6.56, okay? Or $6.56. Okay, everyone sees that? Are there any questions? Okay, that looks good. Let's try one more example here, okay? And we're still gonna just use a money example. So $5.62. And what I'm going to do is times that by 3. Okay, so we're keeping all the numbers really small, okay, so everyone can follow along. Okay, and then maybe we'll try a couple of the application questions, which are just word problems, okay? So let's try this question here. We're going to do 3 times 2, which is 6, okay? Then go to the next 2 numbers. We're going to multiply it. So 3 times 6, which is 18. 8, and then carry the 1 over, okay? And lastly, you're going to multiply the last numbers. So I'm going to do 3 times 5, so 15, plus 1, which is 16, okay? And the same thing here, okay, because I have 2 numbers after the decimal place here, so it's going to be 1 and 2. So in your final answer as well, there has to be 2 numbers after the decimal place. Okay, so my final answer is $16, okay, and 86 cents, so just like this. Okay, so you can see it is actually quite simple when I'm multiplying with decimals. This is just we're focusing on money because that's something that will help you out when you go to the store and you want to buy something, all right? And stuff is usually on sale, okay, or you can get like a 2-for-1 deal. So let's move on. So I'm going to take this off. Okay, let's try a couple of these application questions, okay, from the textbook. And I can see that they are actually quite simple, but it's really important that you know exactly how to solve these application questions. All right, so we're not going to estimate it. Here we're actually going to solve for the answer. So I'm going to read the question out loud, okay? Posters cost $3.19. So let's write that here. $3.19. Okay, and the question is, what is the price of 4 posters? Okay, so this is each poster is $3.19. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to times this by 4. Okay, my original question does have to have the decimal place, but when you put it in your final answer, do so at the very end. Okay, let's multiply this out. So 4 times 9, 36. So we're going to put 6 and carry over the 3. Okay, then go to the next 2 numbers here. We're doing 4 times 1, which is 4, plus 3, which is equal to 7. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to do 4 times 3, which is 12. Okay, so we're getting 1276. Okay, again, I have 2 numbers after the decimal place. Okay, So I'm going to move this over 2 times. Okay, so my answer is actually $12.76. Everyone sees that? Okay, and so let's put like a therefore statement here, okay? So there's 3 triangles actually mean therefore. Okay, so therefore let's put the price, okay, of 4 posters. And we can see that is $12.76. Okay, I do want to make sure that I put a concluding sentence, okay, because this is a word problem and teachers will be looking for that. Okay, are there any questions there? Okay, that looks good. So it looks like a really simple type of question here. All right, so let's try one more question here. Okay, so a bus, for example. Okay, so this looks like, okay, so let's just try the one that has the decimal. Okay, so a puzzle costs $3.37. Okay, and the question is, how many puzzles can Joe buy? Joe has $10. Okay, so it says, can he buy 3 puzzles? So let's do $3.37 times 3. Okay, and I want to see how much this costs, and he only has $10. Okay, so after we multiply this, it cannot be more than $10. All right, so we're going to do 3 times 7, 21. So put the 1 on the bottom and then carry the 2 over, okay, to the tens column here. Okay, then you multiply the next 2 numbers. We're doing 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2, so which is 11. Okay, and then lastly the same thing here. Okay, we're doing 3 times 3, so 9 plus 1, which is equal to 10. Okay, so let me just make it a little bit neater. I have 2 numbers after the decimal place here. Okay, so we're going to move our decimal place 2 times, okay, to the left. So remember, whenever it's a whole number, the decimal is actually found after after the whole number itself. Okay, so what he has is basically $10.11. Okay, and the question is, can Joe buy 3 puzzles? Okay, so the answer is no. So we'll put no, therefore no. Joe, okay, cannot buy 3 puzzles. Okay, and even if it's just 11 cents more, he doesn't have 11 cents. Okay, it looks like he only has $10. Okay, so maybe he can just buy 2 puzzles and then he can get some change back for that. All right. Okay, so let's try one more question with that. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm going to take this off. Okay, and just like that, let's try like an application question. Okay, so let's do something like you going to the candy store, okay? And a piece of candy costs $1, and let's put 38 cents, okay? And I want to buy 5 candies, okay, for 5 of my friends. So we're going to times this by 5. Okay, and we will say that maybe, let's try the same thing. So I have maybe like $10. Okay, and so I just need to buy 5 candies. Let's put, can I buy 5 candies? Okay, so there's 5 candies for just 5 of my closest friends. I don't need to buy candies for the whole class. Okay, so let's try multiplying this by 5. So I'm going to do 5 times 8, so 40. So put the 0 down and then carry the 4 over. Okay, we're going to do 5 times 3, which is 15. Okay, and then you have to add the 4 as well. Okay, so 19. And we're going to carry it over, okay? And then lastly, we're doing 5 times 1, which is 5 here, plus 1, which is equal to 6. Okay, does everyone see that? Good. Okay, in this case, when you deal with money, okay, you'll always have 2 numbers after the decimal place, okay? So the same thing here, the decimal place is right here after the 0. we're going to move it 2 times to the left. And then I'm going to put my decimal place right there, okay? So I have $6, or it costs $6.90 altogether. And this is to buy 5 pieces of candy. And I have $10, okay? So that's actually enough money. So let's put therefore. I'm going to put I have enough money. Okay, everyone can see that? To buy. Let's put 5 pieces of candy. Okay, and you can see that this can actually help you out. Maybe if you do go to like a convenience store or something and you are trying to buy candy or chocolate, okay, I can see how many pieces of candy I can actually buy, okay, for my friends. Okay, and a lot of questions can be extension questions. Okay, I can even ask you what is the change that you get back from the cashier. And in that case, I would just do $10 and I would subtract $6.90. Okay, make sure you're always showing all your work, okay, on a quiz or a test. A lot of marks are given for just your work, even if you don't get the right answer. All right? Okay, so I think that looks good, and that brings this video to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see everyone in the next video. Thanks, bye.